Hello, I'm Vivian McGrath from vivianmcgrath.com, and in this video I'm going to be talking about letting friends go and how to do so without hating yourself for it, feeling guilty, or blaming yourself. It's really important to look at friendships because we always look at relationships and relationship breakups and we accept them as completely normal in our life, but we forget that actually breaking up of friendships can be equally as painful, but sometimes important for our well-being as well. I remember one time I was very, very close friends with somebody for a long time. Really, really close friends. And then gradually I just felt the friendship becoming more and more one-sided, and it was draining me, and it was all about that person and their problems, their issues, and I was trying to people please her and trying to be the rescuer, or I'll help to fix you and make it better, and I was focused on her needs and looking after her, and I was forgetting my own, and it was just exhausting trying to maintain that friendship all the time. And yeah, and I remember calling them and saying, oh look, I'm really sorry, I haven't phoned for a few weeks. And then them saying, well yes, I know, because during that time my relative almost died, my this, almost my child this, my that, and I felt really, really guilty, thinking, oh my goodness, I should have run because look at all the heartache they've been going through. And then I thought, well, hang on a minute, why didn't you ring me? It goes both ways, friendships. You know, and the other thing is you really, really know who your friends are when you're down. And I remember having a time in my career where I was hugely successful and everyone wanted to be my friend, everyone wanted a piece of me when I was flying high. And then I started my own company and the recession hit and it was really, really tough, and I had to make the decision to close that company down, and suddenly all that shine and glam around me had sort of faded away, and suddenly a lot of people disappeared. You know, you really know who your friends are when you're down because they're the ones who really stick around. And so it made me realize that I had to take stock of friendships, just like you do of relationships, and realize that my self-worth and self-esteem should not depend on those friendships and me people pleasing to gain other people's approval and being part of the cool crowd when I was at school and all that sort of stuff. It really, friendships should be about enhancing your life and you enhancing theirs. You know, being close to someone who's very true to the same core values that you have. So what I would say with friendships is sometimes take stock of them and look at the people who are surrounding you, because a friend of mine said this beautiful quote actually: friends are there for a season, a reason, or a lifetime. You know, I've traveled the world. I'm from Australia, I've lived in Hong Kong, London, Shanghai, and I'm now back in Hong Kong. So yes, there's been many, many friendships that have just been about the season. You know, friends that I probably would not normally have been friends with, but we happen to be in the same geographical location at the same time. Our kids went to the same school at the same time. You know, that sort of friendship. That's great, but then you leave the country and actually you never see them again or talk to them again. They're the season friendships. The reason friendships are, there are times when people come into your life for a reason. And those people are the ones that say something that you need to hear at the right time in your life, that teach you something, that make you a better person. They're there for a reason. You know, they came into your life when you were at your lowest point and you just needed someone to be there and give you that support. You know, those people I call the little angels that come into your life. And then there are the friendships that are the lifetime friendships. And they're the ones who truly matter. And when I look at those ones that are my lifetime friends, I would probably say I can count them, the number of them, on one hand. It's a small group of people who are true friends. And what I would say is look at your friends and ask yourself, are they, you know, you are as good as the 5 people who surround you. Are they enhancing your life? Are they bringing out the best in you? And are you bringing out the best in them? Do you equally care about each other's and respect each other's needs and boundaries or not? And listen to your gut instincts. You know, is this person, this so-called friend, actually a little bit toxic? You know, are you going too much the extra mile to people please and, you know, want to keep that one-sided friendship up even though you're not getting anything back in return because you feel some misguided loyalty from the past? You know, maybe it's a friendship from school days or something like that. And you've changed, you've grown up, you've evolved, but they haven't done the same. And maybe you should just let that friendship go its natural course. Trust your gut. Look at those friends. Are they really the lifetime friends who align with who you truly are and really love you for who you are? And is that friendship two-way? A lot of people say to me, because obviously I talk a lot about being in abusive relationships because I was in one. When you leave a toxic relationship and an abusive relationship, quite often you lose a lot of friends at that point in your life because they are fooled by that abusive narcissistic person who wages a smear campaign against you and makes out that they're the victim of your abuse, not the other way around. You know, there are times like that when you do lose a lot of friends. Usually, often when you're down, you will lose friends, but they're not the true friends. So let them go. Let some friendships take their natural course and find the strength to put boundaries in place and say no. Don't say yes. Oh yes, I will go to that event that I don't really want to go to because I just feel this misguided loyalty and I feel like I can't say no. I feel guilty. You know, if I tell that person what I really think, they're going to hate me and I'm going to feel hateful towards myself. Friendships are the same as relationships. Sometimes they run their natural course and it's okay to break up with friends sometimes. So look at your friends. Do they enhance your life or not? Are they lifting you up? Do they make you laugh? Is it a two-way friendship? If not, you can maybe test the friendship a little bit by putting some boundaries in place and just saying without emotion, I'm sorry, I'm not available for that event. You go, have a great time, that's not one for me. And see how they react. And if that person reacts in a hostile manner or starts to blame you or accuse you or attack you, well then let them go. Say, look, I'm sorry, but this friendship isn't right for me anymore. I wish you all the luck. Have a great life. Let go. It's okay to not have many friends, just so long as those friends are the friends that matter. You know, your self-worth doesn't depend on how many people love you, how many friends you have on social media. You're richer if you have a small posse of very great, beautiful friends around you. So let go of anyone who is even mildly toxic in your life and become a minimalist. You know, we're all trying to become minimalist and declutter our houses and our life, you know, with all the junk that's around us. Well, declutter your life with friends that don't add value to you. Let them go. And don't be afraid to just say to yourself and trust your gut, is this person true to who I really am, aligned with my core values or not? And is this friendship two-way or one-way? Is it draining me? Really draining my emotion and I'm not getting anything back in return? Well then, time to declutter and find and surround yourself with even that small handful of friends who matter. I hope that's helpful. If it is, please click the like button, subscribe and share, because that really helps me to keep getting my positive messages out to the world, and I'm very grateful to all of you who do that already. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye for now.